A whole different kingdom than God.
Minutes into the Sunday sermon outside of Pittsburgh,
And God they chose.
Pastor Glenn Germany suddenly found himself staring down the barrel of a gun.
If you would ask me long ago, back when you seduced me, yeah, I felt like a domino, but I knew you were liability. He said, baby, I've been dying to see.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome. This is Crazy News Reacts, and I am RJ, where I scour the news sources and find the weirdest, most unbelievable, craziest news there is. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. See you on the other side.
The heart-stopping moments captured on the church's live stream. You can make out the gun jamming.
This morning when I woke up, man,
A close call bringing the pastor to tears.
I'm seeing, what happened, and I'm totally grateful, but I'm really starting to process it right now.
A fast-acting church deacon jumped in to help. The two seen wrangling the gun from the attacker's hands, who allegedly told police that God told him to do it.
If you believe there is a God, this was definitely a miracle. Since 2006, 25 mass killings each year occurred because of someone with a gun here in the United States, killing 2,476 people. And these have happened 11 times just here, 2024. Some target strangers. There have been firings at schools, shoppers in the stores, and of course, worshipers in sacred places just like this event. Remember Parkland, Virginia Tech, El Paso's Walmart, and the Tree of Life Synagogue, just to name a few. It seems like violence is spiraling out of control right here in our country, folks.
The pastor's wife watched in horror.
You ask yourself, is this really happening?
26-year-old Bernard Polite, who told authorities he didn't know the pastor, has been charged with attempted homicide, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment. Just hours after the incident at the church, Polite's family made a grisly discovery less than a mile away at his home. His older cousin, Derek Polite, had been fatally shot.
We normally determine what made mass shooters undertake the violence, and we often go by their manifestos or their online presence and comments and videos. But believe it or not, most of these happen because of insults, being humiliated or rejected by a romantic partner, or just schoolmates. And then you have the hate crimes against Jews, the LGBT community, people of color. But the general motive that drives mass shooters here in the United States, the desire for relevance, significance, a feeling that somehow their life matters more than they think it does. And that's sad.
No charges have been filed in that investigation yet, but Germany says it makes his narrow escape all the more surreal.
This is not less than a miracle because I truly see that gun being pointed at me.
A relative tells me the suspect has a history of mental illness, but the family is shocked by Sunday's violence. It's unclear if he has an attorney.
Now, you guys know I'm not one for miracles. I don't believe in them. There's just too much chaos and pain in the world. All my experience tells me that shooting is an act demanding self-sacrifice. You've got to be willing to die. You have to have given up on mainstream society, thinking you don't fit in. Just about 31% of mass shooters have some form of mental illness. And of course, there are over 390 million guns in the United States. Just a little more than the entire population. Background checks don't work because criminals do not legally buy their guns. They buy them off the street. They find them in locked cars during burglaries. This is why doing background checks will never keep the guns out of the convicts' hands. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. This is a short one, but I hope you loved it. And hit the like, subscribe, and maybe share it. And I will see you right back here when? Tomorrow.
On this bag you have.